Hello, my crafty friends. This is Jody from Roadrunner Multimedia Studio, and I've got an aha moment to show you today. And we're going to make some of these. I have this punch here, one of these, and I have this punch, one of these. So I've got stacks. I think you can see them. Yeah, I've got stacks of paper over here that I've cut out. This is a 2-inch circle here, and these fit right inside of these. Show you with a colored one here. See, like that. So I can use either those, or I can use these, or I can use the circle, the regular circle, whichever one. See, that looks real pretty. I think the scalloped edge on both of them, I think, really goes well together. Anyway, I'm using stickers from these books over here. This Emu Life and Four Seasons sticker book. I don't know. It's fall stuff. But anyway, I'm using these, and these are real good stickers in this. I really like them. Really pretty, you know. So, and I've got some labels and words and things like that in here that we can use. I'm going to have to be inking because I went ahead and I picked out some that go real good together of the stickers and labels, okay, and the cards. Some of them I'm not going to put anything on, which this one won't have, but you'll see as I start doing these. But I'll have to ink some, but I've got all my inks sitting over here to the side of me, and we'll just get started on this. I'll show you some of these up close. Some of these I've put tags in underneath and inked them up real good, you know, to make them rustic looking. This, and I put some music and written page and a little butterfly sticker and this ecosystem notes. This one I put a stamp on it. I just used the square cutout that I had, and it was some floral paper that I had. And oh, by the way, too, these are the back of this is 90-pound cardstock. You know, that makes them sturdier. Here's another one where I just used the square and two stickers, and grunged it up. I like this butterfly. I think that looks real pretty. It's sort of grungy looking. It's got a floral type background paper, and I used the regular circle on that and let his wings go over it. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know, I might go back and put a little brown ink on around the edge of him. I'm not sure. He stands out good with that white, so I'm not sure. The little girl, I used a circle, and she's got some stickers along with her. I think she's cute. But anyway, as you see, you know, these are fun to make, and you know what? You can use them on a page. You could use, like, for instance, 3 to a page. If you took these 3 right here, and put them on a page, and staggered them. You could stagger them like this and put them on a page in your journal. Then you could have the opening for a pocket on these, and have it on this side here, on this side here, and on this side here, and put some tags, you know, in each one of them, and that's your page, you know. You could use these on a belly band. It'd look pretty right in the middle of a belly band. And if you use the scalloped edges on the belly band, that'd be real pretty. You can use them on, you know, if you use this on a pocket, you know, that would be real pretty. You know, you can use them for multiple things. Page edges, corner tuck. You know, you could put it right up in, say, the top corner and glue this side and this side, and then you'd have a tuck, or in the bottom corner, whichever, you'd have a tuck. There's a lot of uses, and I really like this. I'm not sure I've seen anybody, you know, of course everybody does clusters, but I haven't seen anybody use these punches that I know of. You know, and this is a big old punch, I tell you. It's kind of heavy, but I haven't seen anybody use these, and I just think it's a real neat idea. I've got some bling, you know, that we can put on, which, you know, it might look good on this, you know. But anyway, let's get started on this. I'm anxious. Like I said, I've already put some together, which I've got quite a stack here. I probably won't get through anything near that much, but I do have a stack, and we'll just get started on this. I've got a glue page here and my glue, and so these can be moved out of the way because I've got these all prepared. I'll move them over here to the side where they won't get knocked over. I got a huge stack of those, don't I? I've used leftover paper, you know, and I had a lot of it, so I've been punching a good bit. But this is 90-pound cardstock, see. And what I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to ink it. And I don't really have a pink, but I've got this sort of maroon color. I hope it'll look okay. Yeah, I think it will. It'll make it stand out really good. Need to be sure I stay in the camera. I wet these, but that doesn't seem real wet. Anyway, how y'all doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing okay. We're having a little thunderstorm right now, and it's raining. Yeah, I've already got ink on me. Oh well. These just come off like this, and we're gonna apply it on there. I didn't know whether I'd have to cut that one. Yeah, I think it went over just a little bit over here. But you see how pretty that looks. Get that cut off of there. Okay. And I just thought this Enjoy would look good on here. Maybe right there. So we'll be able to go through more, you know, and look at some different styles of doing this by me having it already prepared, you know, like this. There's that one. I don't want to put it in my glue area. Okay, this one, I've got this afternoon is the future of this morning, which is true. You know, I had never really thought about it that way, but that's true. Got some plums here. I'm going to put these on this, and I've got the scallop deal here, and this purple, which is really pretty. I think I'll put the blue on this, the blue ink. I don't have purple, so I'm just going to stick blue around it lightly to ink it. And let's see, I guess I'll do the same on this. And let's go ahead and put this on here. I might ought to set a timer so I'll know how long I've been on here. Let's see, I want to go to 0. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. There, we're counting up. No, we're counting down. I want to count up. Okay. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this series. I think it'll be a lot of fun. This thing's going to ding here in a minute. Okay. No, I can't get it down to 0. It's going to have to go itself. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I should have said this before I started this video. But y'all will bear with me, won't you? Just for a second here. And so I can start it. Okay. Now then. Start. And it'll count up. Okay. There we go. We've probably already been on here about, what, 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, we're going to glue this down, and then we're going to put this on, probably down here somewhere. I think that's pretty, isn't it, with that purple background. I'm trying to do more fall type things, which fruit in the fall is fallish. Because it's about on us. Can you believe how fast this year is going? Okay, there's that one. You know, they can be simple, or you can collage a whole lot more on these, you know, however you want to do it. But I just think it's a really good idea for some small pockets and stuff, you know. It's just, and we'll look at these after I get through here. We'll look at them and see what we've made. This one I thought would be real cute. I need to get my green here. Go around this. But I'm just going to put that strawberry in the center of this circle. Like I said, this is a 2-inch circle, I think. Yeah, 2 inches. I thought it was. And so we'll, but I think this is going to be real cute. And I need to get the red, which I need to get me a good red ink pad. I don't have one. I really need to get it. These are hard to use. These brushes like this are really kind of hard to use on something like this. They're good for stenciling, though. They're real good for stenciling. They do real smooth work. But I don't like them for this, but that's what I had handy, so that's what I did. Get this big old strawberry on here. He's a monster strawberry. Okay, now then, I think maybe he ought to go on here about like that. My throat is sort of hoarse. I guess all the pollen, we've got everything blooming. We've had a pretty good monsoon, and I think of strawberry, just to pick it up and eat a big old ripe strawberry is pleasurable. So that's why I picked this word, because that's what it is to me. It's a pleasure. I don't know why, but I always seem to go to the right side with things. You know, you could put more on here, but your main focal point is that strawberry, and I like that the way it is. Okay, it looks like on this one I've got a dragonfly, and I got some flowers. It's more neutral colors, which is good. You know, because I am trying to go to a little more neutral and fall looking. So I've got my, this is my walnut stain. I should know what it is. I use it all the time. So I'm just my husband went out, well, actually, our dachshund was out in the yard yesterday, and he started barking. My husband went check and see what was wrong, and he had cornered I guess, at least 5 or 6 foot rattlesnake. Yeah. He went immediately and got a pistol, and because I've had a dog bit by a rattlesnake once, and man, it was awful. He swelled up like crazy. I had a boxer, and thank goodness he was a larger dog. And he got bit, and I had a little ranch for horses. I should have put this on, but yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and glue it down. Had a ranch, and I had about 17 horses at one time. We had some friends that left some of their horses on us. Let's see, how do we want this to go? guess like that. Yeah. And, yeah, they left their horses on us, and we were trying to feed 17 horses. But anyway, he would get out into the desert. Back then, I lived down on close to I-10 in Deming, and had the ranch down there. And that's a pretty one, isn't it? Yeah, I like the neutral. There's a little bit of yellow in it, but it's mostly neutral. Okay, let's see what we got next. But anyway, he got bit. Stuff sticking to my fingers. Sorry about that. Got a flower. On this, I thought I'd use this. I think this is pretty with the leaves. And this another pink. I'm kind of wanting to do some pink themed things lately. Do I want to, you know what? I think I'm going to go around this in green. It may look a little funny on this, I don't know. But there's a lot of green in this, so. But he got out fiddling around the ranch down there, and he got rattlesnake bit. And I don't remember how we found him. It's been a while. But anyway, we rushed him. Thank goodness we had a good vet, and he was our vet for our horses too. So he would come out, you know, for horses to our home. But he got bit by that rattlesnake, and he got, I think it was on his, sort of toward his chest, you know, up on the upper leg in the front. Was where he got bit, and the vet was just barely able to save his life. Oh, and it was expensive, let me tell you. And that was, oh, I guess 10 years ago. Imagine what it would cost now. So we didn't want our dog bit, our dachshund bit. You know, we love him to death, and so my husband shot the snake. We're in a rural area here, so, you know, it's not real close to anybody that would scare them to death. They would expect it out in here. We're living right on the edge of the Gila National Forest. So, you know, he had a little pistol, and he just put the snake down. Because we didn't want it around here anywhere, and afraid to handle it, you know, or try to move it or anything. Isn't that pretty? I like the leaves around that. That's real pretty. It looks like they're in the background in behind these leaves here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, this one has an unusual background, and it's more neutral too. I think this was the name of this flower, a dog rose. I'm not positive about that, but they had it in the sticker book right next to this one, so I'm going to assume that that's what it is. So, kind of watching my time because I don't want to go over the 50 minutes this time. I don't think we will. We'll just have a show after I get through with them. Show you what we got made. But this way you don't have to worry about me stopping to pick things out. Sometimes I have a hard time choosing what goes right together, so it might take me a little bit. So I figured I would save you that heartache and just go ahead and choose what I was going to do, and just let you see it as I do it. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. I like these that fit right in the center of these things. I just think they're gorgeous like that. You know, not really filling up the whole circle, but just silhouetting them, so to speak. That's pretty. Okay, get this. I think I'll put it on this side this time, because I said, hey, I always tend to, I'm left-handed, so evidently, I don't know, I tend to go to the right side. I don't know why, but I do. So, anyway, that's supposedly a dog rose. Isn't that pretty? What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments, and like my video if you would, please. Okay, this one is going to go off of this. Like it and subscribe if you would, if you like what I'm doing. You know, I think I can go on with these aha moments, and of course we're doing that journal. You know, we've got, what, 29, 28 days, 28 days left maybe. I've forgotten now. I'm going to do this in blue too. And I'd like for you to join me and comment to me about what you think about what I'm doing, please, so I'll know whether you like it or not. And share, if you would, with other people. I understand they're going to change the requirements for becoming monetized, so I don't think I have much hope of that, but, you know, I just love crafting with other people. I don't care. Hey, I'm older, and I just enjoy doing this. I enjoy sharing it, and I make cards. I meant to get some of my cards out to show y'all what I'm doing. I just mailed 50 cards today. There's that one. And 25 to the Cancer Society. I think it's Send a Smile today. And then 25 to my other one. I always forget the names of them. It's through scrapbooking, Cards for Kindness. And the one for cancer is Send a Smile today. And I have sent cards to Cards for Kids too, and it's really not a kids deal. It's in Chicago, but I didn't send any to them today. I just sent 50, and I tell you, things are getting so expensive to mail that, oh, I don't know. But anyway, I started this to maybe, you know, make a little bit of money selling some journals and stuff on my Ko-fi site. And so that I could fund my card making because I really do enjoy sending a smile to someone, you know. There is so much need out there. It's just a simple little thing, but it does take a lot of time and a lot of supplies to do it. And I do enjoy it, like I said. And I just hope I bring some smiles to somebody, because, you know, you don't know when you're going to need a smile, do you? You really don't know. See how pretty that is, and right in the center of that circle? You know, I'm using the squares sometimes and the circles in other times. But this is basically all scraps except for the stickers. It's just all scrap paper. That's all it is. Which is nice. Good way to use up your scraps. Good scrap buster. Let's see, is this going to fit? Yeah. Might try to trim this off a little bit. And then, let's see. Well, it looks like it's going to go over it a little bit. I can't help it. But you can still see the butterfly. Got it out here a little bit. There we go. Now I got sticky on my scissors. I don't like to use those scissors for sticky stuff. But anyway, there's that butterfly, and it's neutral too. Like I said, I like to have a lot of neutral. That way you can put it anywhere. Green and red. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm not going to put a circle or anything on this one. It just barely fits on here, these flowers. And I love this butterfly. He'll go in here. So, no, I don't want to. It's going to take the whole thing. So I'm just going to use this as the base and put the stickers on. So anyway, it does give me a lift to my heart to send those out, and it's expensive to send those too, because some of my cards I add a lot of layers on, and gets a little expensive, but I enjoy doing it, and thank goodness I can afford to do it. You know, as well, I can afford some, you know, but it would be helpful if I could get some help with it. And you might want to join in with me sometime. Isn't that pretty? I like that. That almost looks like Christmas, doesn't it? I wonder, could you use that on a Christmas card? Or would you use it on a Christmas card? Answer that question for me. I don't know. It was pretty though. Okay, here's another neutral one. Brown. This is a carousel. I thought that was cute. It'll go right in the center there. But I really do like these. I think I'm going to enjoy using them. They're going to be a lot of fun. You know, so a lot of these I will use on cards too. I usually layer my cards. I don't do them like the typical, you know, card layouts necessarily. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't. I really enjoy making them interesting and maybe a little bit funny. Not always. Some of them are vintage. Some of them, you know, it's just whatever I've got, really, that I use for them. If I have time, I'll get some of them out and show you. We'll just see what we do here. I've been on here 23 minutes. I'll show you some of my cards that I'm making. That's cute, isn't it? I like that. Okay, looks like we got another red and green one, and it's a bird. And this does look Christmassy because it's got holly. So that should work good. Do I use green or do I use red? I'm going to stick with the green because that red is mostly purple. It's not really a red. It's a purpley red. Purpley red. That's real good. Anyway, it is. You seen any of these that you think I ought to put some bling on? I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about talking to y'all, and I'm just crafting away here, not really spending the time to think it out much. Okay, I think he fits on here okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe not quite. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And then I'll put him on. So that red and that green. I got it a little bit off, but that's okay, isn't it? We're allowed to make mistakes, as some of them say. You know, we're allowed to make mistakes. We're just here to enjoy things and experiment and play. And at my age, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to play. And you think a woman this age doesn't want to play? You're wrong. I do. I want to play. I really enjoy everything I do. Okay, he's number 2. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, now we got some mushrooms. Let's see what we can do with these. Another neutral one. And I thought one of them wouldn't look too good, so I chose 2. I think that'll work pretty good. Oops, that's not glued totally down. This is one that I glued to a 90-pound cardstock. The paper, and then cut it out. That's what I did. I like this paper, and so I glued it on there on a piece of leftover cardstock. And it just wasn't glued down good enough. That happens, especially on the edges. You know, it seems like a lot of times they come up. Okay, had 27 minutes here. I might make, well, we can go a little bit longer if I show you the cards. Which do you want? Do you want to see some more of this, or do you want to see the cards? I could show you the next time, or sometime when I, you know, don't have as much to do. Or just, you know, we may make cards someday, and I may pull them out then. I could do that. Yeah, that's about even. It's about even, Stephen. Let's see. I think my hands are getting awfully dirty, sticky, inky from these stickers and the glue, and that looks pretty nice, I think, already. Gonna really show up on this. I think I'll put that right down in there. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty. What you think? You like it? I do. That looks like fall, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna have to wipe my hands off before I start getting a mess all over the stickers and everything. They got ink on me and everything. Don't really have a whole lot to talk about today. The rainstorm is over. It didn't last very long. I guess, you know, it didn't even cover the ground. It sounded like it was going to be a big one because it was thundering and lightning a few minutes ago like crazy, but it seems to have gone away. Okay, we got something totally different here. We got an orange background and an orange and a number and this. Isn't that pretty? I just thought that went so well with this that, yeah, that I'm going to use it. Okay, orange. What am I going to use on this? I think I could use green, but I think I'm going to use this. This is your antique linen. That didn't look too bad on that. Yeah, it looks pretty on this. Sort of yellowish looking, and it'll match the yellow in this little picture I've got down here. So, I think I'll go ahead and glue this on first. We got 3 things to put on this one. Okay, I'm going to have to change my glue paper. Y'all use old magazines for your glue paper. This one I've got here is a, it's sort of manufacturing warehouse stuff, warehouse gloves, and warehouse furniture and all kinds of sticker or labels and open, closed door sign, dangerous, you know, all that kind of stuff. Packing stuff, you name it. Let's see, this needs to go on next. And I'm going to put it right up in here, I think. And then this will go here, and our number over here. I believe that's going to work. We shall see. I hope I'm still recording. I guess I am, yeah. It looks like it. I always get nervous about that because one time I didn't, it went off by itself or something. I don't know. I thought I turned it on, but it didn't record at all. And talking about frustration when you do a 40-minute video and it doesn't record. Oh my goodness. 40, 45 minutes, you know. Okay, I tell you what. I think I'm going to stop and we're going to go back through what we've done here. I could show you a little bit of what I've got over here. I've got some more flowers, roses, some blue and white flowers, share with you. I'll do these after the video. I thought that was real pretty. That's a pretty sticker. Butterfly, another orange and blue one, and flower. So I'll put that on there like that. Kitten with a rose. I thought that was real pretty. I'll put it in the middle of this red here, and I got a blue background. Here's another butterfly. He's number 4. Got a little bit of orange in there, and the green. He's got a little green on him. We got this. That was something a little bit different. And it's going on the green background, as you can see there. Got a little wagon. I thought that was real cute. It has flowers all in it. I think that's precious. I may put a number on this, you know. I used one of the squares instead of the circle for this because it's a little bit larger. So I may put a number across. See, I had all of these. Could put like garden treasure, you know, or herbarium. Well, garden and bloom. I like that in the best. Yeah, garden and bloom. That's what'll go on there. I'm just gonna leave it there. I've got this one, a little bird and a candle, and I thought I'd put the candle on this sticker here, and the little bird kind of over to the side. He's sitting in a window, but that's all of them. So, you know, we got quite a few done. Let's see, how many did we get done? One. I'm going to sort of lay them out here so you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to come out with 13. 12, 13. Well, that's all right. That's all right. It's a lucky number today. Right? But aren't they pretty? I can't wait to use them. I'm going to use some as pockets. I'm going to, themselves as they are for, for pockets to put your tags in. And I'm going to use some of them on pockets. I'm going to use some of them as little corner tucks. I'm going to use probably some on belly bands. I'm sure there's a whole lot of other things that maybe we'll think about, that we can use these for. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this today. Oh, and by the way, let me tell you this. If you don't have this cutter, you can always cut out I think these are, let me see what size they are. They are about 3.5 by 3.5. You can always cut out some squares and, say cut them 4 by 4. And then use scallop scissors, some of those little craft scissors, and cut them out around, with them. And, like I said, you don't have to have this. I think this was about $15, something like that, I believe. I'm not positive. And, of course, this one the same, But you don't have to have that. You can use a regular circle. This is 2 1/4 is what that is. You can use a little lid or something and cut you out some circles around 2 1/4. There's ways to do things. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and y'all have a great day and be blessed. Goodbye.